Well, the Senate could confirm Judge Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court as soon as tomorrow. This morning, the Senate voted to move forward with the confirmation process one day after reviewing an FBI report on the sexual assault claims against him. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Jessica Smith joins us now with the very latest. Jessica.
Unless something very unexpected happens between now and tomorrow, we do think that Kavanaugh has enough votes to be confirmed. Two key moderate senators came out in support of him late this afternoon, so we still expect the vote to be very close, mostly along party lines.
This frat boy jock that got drunk all the time.
The nation is divided over the man who could be the next Supreme Court justice.
Unfit to serve.
Innocent until proven guilty.
In front of the High Court, a man urged a crowd to believe women. This Democrat defended Judge Brett Kavanaugh.
He's thoughtful, kind.
You can make another choice.
And a teacher from Philadelphia argued with a mom from New York.
It's a sad day when people are allowed to accuse innocent people of crimes with no proof.
The Senate is divided too. In a 51-49 vote, mostly along party lines, the Senate moved to advance Kavanaugh's nomination.
The motion is agreed to.
On the Senate floor, Senator Chuck Grassley blasted Democrats, suggesting their handling of the allegations against Kavanaugh was motivated by politics.
Before left-wing outside groups and Democratic leaders had him in their sights, Judge Kavanaugh possessed an impeccable reputation.
But Senator Dick Durbin argued everyone has the right to be heard.
Even if it's something I don't want to hear, people have a right to speak.
On that, both sides of this debate can agree.
Everyone has a right to their side and being to the right or to the left, pro-Kavanaugh, anti-Kavanaugh.
And they hope conversations like these will bring a divided country together.
We need to have dialogues where people are coming together and clashing. I mean, it's necessary in order to move things forward.
We expect the final confirmation vote to happen sometime tomorrow afternoon. We're still waiting on that exact timing, but of course we'll keep you updated on how the final chapter in this confirmation process plays out. Live in Washington, I'm Jessica Smith.
All right, a busy day in Washington. Jessica, thank you. Well, Peoria NAACP leaders are speaking out after their city headquarters was vandalized. Eugene Daniels in the newsroom after learning how the organization is responding. Eugene?
Lauren, President Marvin Hightower says he isn't surprised that this happened. The video shows what appears to be insulation foam sprayed on the side of the building. Hightower says this has motivated them to install security cameras, and he doesn't have a specific time when this happened, but says it was between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning.
Hopefully somebody in the neighborhood may have seen something and will say something, but at the end of the day, the NAACP will still continue to stand. We're not going anywhere. We're standing with and for our community.
A motive is still unclear at this time, but leaders say they have filed a police report. Lauren.
Eugene, thank you. Developing news out of Chicago. A police officer has been found guilty in the 2014 death of a black teenager. A jury convicted Officer Jason Van Dyke of second-degree murder involving the shooting of Laquan McDonald. He was also convicted of 16 counts of aggravated battery for every time the teen was shot. But he was found not guilty of official misconduct. The Chicago Fraternal Order of Police says it plans to appeal the decision. Chillicothe police officers are now wearing body cameras on patrol. DeLon Dillard spent the day learning about the program. He joins us in the studio with details on this new department-wide policy. DeLon?
Lauren, that's right. The entire police force will be equipped with these cameras. Now, the chief says the cameras will be used as an opportunity of transparency and accountability for the public and the community. The department is also asking local residents and business owners to submit their own security cameras into a database. They say when crime happens, this database will help them use footage to catch criminals quicker.
It shows that the officers are doing their jobs. It gives protection to the officers if there's accusations against them, and it also protects the community.
And coming up at 6, you'll hear from a local business owner who says the community database is a program that is well needed. Lauren.
DeLon, thank you. In just a couple of hours, the Richwood Knights will face off against the Urbana Tigers on the gridiron. But as Minash Kwamgari reports, this week, players will also be sending a message of hope to a sophomore player injured in a Monday game. Minash?
Well, yeah, Lauren. Tonight's game is called Pack the House, and today's students will be filling those stands in support of the Knights, but also for their classmate, Kang Liu. The good news is, at that assembly that you just saw, the principal announced that Liu is now doing okay. Monday night, he was critically injured during the game and sent to the hospital. He was placed in a medically induced coma, but since then, his status has improved. Now, before the game, there will be a moment of silence held here for Liu, and the Farmington Farmers, against their game against Elmwood Brimfield, will also be holding their own moment of silence for Liu. Now, coming up at WMBD News at 10, we'll be speaking to the principal, and we'll tell you what he says, and the game here is set to kick off at 7. Live at Richwoods High, I'm Minash Kwamgari, WMBD News. Lauren?
Oh, I got the chills, Minash, just watching that video. I'm glad to hear that that student is doing better. Well, the Bloomington Farmers Market community is coming together to help a long-standing vendor through some hard times. Rosario Dominguez joins us from the Twin Cities newsroom to tell us how you can help.
The Deering family is still working to get life back to normal after they lost everything during a fire last month. Now, the downtown Bloomington Farmers Market is organizing a gift card shower to help them as they try to regain normalcy.
Talking with Jackie and Brad Deering, they decided they needed gift cards for family essentials and to basically stuff they could use to fix their farm so that they continue their farm operations, and also for things they're going to need for their new rental house that they're moving into shortly.
The gift cards will be collected at the information booth during the downtown Bloomington Farmers Market on Saturdays until the end of the month. You can also donate during the week at Common Ground or Green Top Grocery. We have all that information on our website, ciproud.com. In the Twin Cities newsroom, Rosario Dominguez.
Nice to see everyone coming together. Well, actors from the biggest show on Jefferson Avenue are spreading a message to Peoria children. This is a story that's making us Central Illinois proud. The cast of The Lion King spent some time over at Harrison Elementary today talking to children about their health. They shared the importance of nutrition and exercise, saying that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. While they were there with an important message, they were also there for some fun. You can see here, they taught the kids a dance from The Lion King.
This is so special to me because I come from a place like this. When I started dancing in middle school, I was in a program that they brought dance to my school, and so it's kind of a blessing to be able to go around to these schools, like, you know, the schools I come from, to share that I was exactly where you were.
I have no doubt that the kids loved that. And tickets for The Lion King are still available. You can buy them over at the Civic Center box office. Well, still ahead, continuing tradition. River City is gearing up for the Whiskey Daddle races this weekend. How you can get involved. Plus, the major award Tremont Grade School is receiving for their academic success.
And rain.